How are you? My name is Jenna Camacho, and I am a retired teacher of 25 years. And one of the things that I wanted to touch bases on was how OpenAI can help you as a teacher. I know that many educators are really scared about what's going to happen to the education system because of this tool that's out there. However, there's different ways and different approaches that we can take to use this more as a tool than a way that is going to hinder education. So one of the favorite things is that it can text generate pretty much virtually and everything. But for as a teacher, it could be useful for creating lesson plans, handouts, and even tests. So let me show you how easy it is. Write me a test on biomes, 10 questions, multiple choice with the answers with an answer key. Sorry about that. With an answer key. Okay, let's see what OpenAI can put together for us. So while it's constructing or looking for it, okay, another great feature that I love from OpenAI is how it can translate pretty much everything you have, right? So, and in whatever language. So as a teacher in a multi-bilingual classroom, or multilingual for that matter, this is so incredible because now I can put together things for parents and translate it automatically into any language and then just email it home, which utilizing whatever software you're using, whether it's Class Dojo or some of the many items that are out there. So right now it's writing the questions for me. This particular format, it gives you the answers underneath. If you just want to copy and paste really quick, the best way is to first ask OpenAI to create the test for you. And then after it's done, you can say, hey, can you also give me the answers? However is best, but if you put this into things like Nearpod, it scrambles the answers anyway for you. So now you don't even have to think about what you're going to put as a test. You can just put something together nice and quickly. All right, so it's finishing up my test, right? But now I want to make sure that I'm not just giving a test that the computer's it's putting or writing for me. I want to make sure that I cover every single thing that is here. So I needed to have in a PowerPoint format, right, all the information that I need to teach my students in order for them to understand everything that's being covered on this test. So in a PowerPoint format, please write my lesson or my talking points that cover everything on this test. So this is what I have to put together so that I'm not just giving this test without actually teaching the content. So I know that when I create my slide deck and I am asking them about, you know, the different biomes and where they are, where they're located, and the vegetation, I can include or I can say all this information. So here you go. Slide 1, the introduction. It starts breaking them down to the different, oh my goodness, to the different biomes. And it tells me a little bit or information about each of them, but it's pretty much putting together a slide deck that I can put together. So if you use things like Nearpod or any of the different software out there that you can do slide decks and then test afterwards, it's a matter of copying and pasting and talking and adding cute little pictures to put together your presentation. So as it completes my talking points for my slide deck that I'm going to use to teach my students, I want to let the parents know that, hey, this week we're talking about biomes, right? And not only are we talking about biomes, but we're going to have a quick test at the end of the week about biomes. So write a letter to my students' parents, letting them know there's a test on Friday. And summarize what's being covered. Okay. So right now, OpenAI is jumped from creating a test to writing my slide deck so I can present it to pretty much writing the letter for my parents, right? And I'm sorry about my pop-ups here. Should have turned them off. Writing the letter for the parents, advising them that there's going to be a test. This is what I am going to be including in my test because I am the super duper teacher, the best teacher in the world, and I am on top of what's going on in my classroom. Not only that, once my letter is finished, I am going to turn this letter into a letter in Spanish for my non-native speakers. So now write this letter in Spanish. Okay, so it's only been 6 minutes, and in just 6 minutes, and most planning periods are anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, look at how much I've accomplished already. Now, once this is finished, I'm going to show you, or I'm going to ask OpenAI to write a lesson plan for biomes to introduce a material that I have. So we can put it to the test as to writing the lesson plans. Now I speak Spanish, so I can always confirm and reread this and kind of fix it if it's a little off. But right now, it's definitely writing it pretty well and a whole lot better than I could, being that Spanish is not my first language. I learned it in high school. So hopefully this gives you a glimpse of how OpenAI could be so helpful in your classroom and can save you so much time. I hope you guys enjoyed it.